Hey guys, John Richards here. In this video, we're going to do a miracle equation review. We'll talk about what that is here in just a second. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you click the bell notification on the side so you get notified of any future videos. Okay, let's get started. The Miracle Equation is another great book written by Hal Elrod. Hal Elrod wrote The Miracle Morning a few years back. It's the reason why I get up at 3:30 in the morning and have now for the last couple years, 7 days a week, to create a morning routine that gives me the mindset that I can conquer the day, I can do anything. But the Miracle Equation is a really cool goal-setting process that'll make sure that you'll hit your goals no matter what, okay? So that's kind of the guarantee that I think that's here. And it's really something that I learned a few years back. I was very fortunate to have Hal Elrod as a life coach for a few months, and he kind of shared this with me. Actually, seen one of his goal-setting workshops where he talked about focus on the process and detach from the outcome. And I thought, man, that makes so much sense. You know, so many people, they're focused so much on the outcome, they don't take the right actions to get there. You know, so the first thing you want to do when you do a miracle equation, okay, is you got to identify what your goal or mission is. Now, why do I call it a mission? Because it's that one thing. If you did that, everything else is going to change. You know, so don't just make it anything. Make it something that's really going to change your life, you know, because you're going to really focus on this until you hit it, okay? So whatever that is, and that's your mission. So whatever that outcome is, that result you're going for, write it down, okay? What's that look like? Then you're going to predetermine your process. Now, every outcome is preceded by a process. Any result you go after in life is preceded by a process. You know, and the process is those daily or weekly actions you're going to take no matter what to hit the goal, okay? So you got to identify your process, okay? Predetermine what are those actions you're going to take. Now you're going to release your emotional attachment to the results. This is the hard part for most people. When I learned this, it was a life changer. It was a game changer. It was the thing that really changed everything because I was so attached to the outcome, holding on so tight that sometimes I pushed too hard or I did too much. And that's not the key. You know, the key is taking consistent action over time. So when you predetermine your process, don't make it something you can't do every single day. You want to make it something you can do every single day. You know, maybe it's 20 calls. Maybe it's go work out 4 days a week. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be massive. It just has to be something you can do consistently long enough to hit the goal. So you want to predetermine your process. Then you want to release your emotional attachment to your results. Release the attachment, okay? Now you want to schedule your process. What a lot of people do, they tend to want to put things on a do list. Do lists don't work. You got to put it in your calendar. Anything that gets scheduled gets accomplished. If it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist, okay? So I put it in my calendar. So whatever the process is, if it's 20 calls a day, 5 days a week, you schedule it. Now, the big thing that I learned from Hal just yesterday on a podcast, you want to make this the first thing you do. You don't allow yourself to work on any of your other goals until this is done. And you want to do this consistently, not just every now and then. So whatever you get scheduled, because I know I'm like this, man. I'll wake up and I have something scheduled and I just don't feel like doing it. You got to make yourself do it, no matter what. It's like, you know, me doing this video is my process. It's a little after 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm focused on this right now. I don't allow myself to go to the gym until this is done. So you want to schedule a process. Now you want to be accountable. Now accountability is more of a choice. You either do or don't do, okay? But you got to be accountable to yourself. You make a promise to yourself, you got to do it, man. You know, you don't want to say, well, I'm going to do these 3 videos this morning and then get up this morning and say, man, I don't feel like it. I'll do them tomorrow. I'll do them the next day. Guess what? You're not being consistent. You won't hit the result or your outcome, right? So it's very important to be accountable. Now, you want to assess your results and adjust your process accordingly. Sometimes what you're doing may not get the result, okay? So you got to look at that maybe weekly. I do a weekly review and then a weekly plan for the next week. Sit down and think about, man, is this getting me closer to my goals? Now, don't make that the first week because a lot of times your results come after. A lot of times, like if you're making calls, you won't see the results for 90 days. And that's the hard part, man. That's why you got to detach from the outcome Because, you know, a lot of times we think we're going to make calls today and somebody's going to sign up in our business today. Well, it doesn't happen that way. You know, a lot of times it takes some thinking. You get a lot of people in the pipeline, and over time, those people start joining you. So it's being consistent and not worried about the outcome. But after 2, maybe 3 weeks, if nothing's happening, you're not seeing people look at your presentation, you're not losing any weight, whatever it is, whatever your goal is, you're not seeing any kind of result at all, any movement, yeah, then you got to adjust your process a little bit. Hey, make sure if you like this, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment. Tell me what your thoughts are. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that bell notification on the side because I'm doing a lot of these videos right now. Hey, and make sure you subscribe to my private email list. You just click the link below in the description. I do send out these videos every single week to my email list plus some other cool stuff. Hey, go out and make it an awesome day today, guys. Thank you.